What is this event? This event is the Reykjavik BridgeFestival. There's going to be 2 days of pairs and then 2 days of Swiss teams. Looking at the schedule here. So there's a pairs tournament, 20 rounds of 4 boards, match point with a Swiss movement. And then the Swiss tournament, 10 rounds of 10 boards. We're playing, it looks like, 6 rounds on Saturday and 4 more rounds on Sunday to determine the winners. Results page takes us to last year's results. So over in the pairs section, Dennis Bilda and Martin Schultz ended up winning last year with Bake and Grudy in second place, Zach Grossack in third, playing with his sponsor, Linda Robinson. Jody Edmonds, Joel Woldridge were up there, Ami Zamir, Oren Toledano. We've seen a couple of these pairs playing in the Reykjavik WBT Masters that was running in the mornings and just concluded at the start of day today. Now I get to complain every time the players forget to double. Okay, we have Lars Kennertsen and Leif Leispring are east-west. Good to know. First board, North picks up a 13 count. I don't know what system these guys generally play. I know that, was it one of the Danish pairs that played precision? Yeah, I was going to say, I think that one of the Danish pairs, which looks like these guys, play precision. So diamond, and East doesn't have a great bid over that. I think a no trump overcall is perfectly okay for precision opposition here. Overcall no trump with the diamond suit here. Diamond, a heart, a spade. Because otherwise something like this could easily happen where your side gets stolen from at no one vulnerable. Generally, you want to find a way to come into the auction, and obviously over club opening, East would just have an easy takeout double. So over the precision 1 diamond opener, they steal your takeout double with this shape, and sometimes it's a good idea to come in with a no trump. I would have come in with a no trump on these cards. Opposite a precision pair, not opposite a normal 2/1 pair. If they open a natural diamond on my right, I would pass. But what's going on here? A diamond, a heart, a spade, so not sure if 1 spade is always bid or if it's bid like sometimes if the hand doesn't feel no trumpy. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. From South, looks like this is some sort of sign-off bid? It's pretty unusual to play this 2 hearts sequence as sign-off. So I'm a bit surprised about what's going on from South's perspective. North does pass, though. So I guess it was sign-off. And East-West did not find their diamond fit at all, which could be a pretty big negative because East-West are absolutely cold for 4 diamonds, losing just a club and 2 spades. The King of Hearts is onside. So this looks like a great result for North-South to start the day. Sometimes that happens in the precision context. Your 1 diamond opener just kind of randomly steals the opponent's diamond fit. So King of Diamonds lead. East is going to be pretty upset to see that card, because now East knows that their partner has at least King, Queen, Doubleton of Diamonds, but most likely more than that. And in 2 hearts, Declare has to lose a diamond, a spade, 2 trumps. There was the chance of a club ruff, but now communication's been cut, so no more. No more club ruffs coming. I mean, plus 140 would be a huge result for north-south, but even plus 110, just going plus on the north-south cards feels like a pretty big win. Declare roughs the second diamond, much to East's surprise. Might try the 10 of hearts out of hand, hoping that West with Queen Doubleton doesn't cover. But heart goes to the queen. East is in. No attractive options here. Decides to switch to the singleton club. I think I would have just gone ace of hearts and a heart there. We know, since we're looking at the ace of spades and the ace of hearts, our partner has no entry in their hand. So pushing a club through, all this is going to do is pick off partner's club holding. Fortunately for East in this situation, West does not have a club on her, or not a useful one, just jack third. So a couple of pretty big errors, I would say, from East-West. Well, specifically East on this hand that ends up resulting in really just the decision not to overcall a no trump resulted in a poor result on the board. All right, Declare knocks out the ace of spades, and this is going to be the end of the defense's tricks. Plus 140. Nice result for Asgard and Kano. Let me see if there is a results page. Running score in the pairs. So is this going to be... It's currently not updated. I guess I will keep an eye on that page, which is linked from the homepage of the BridgeFestival. So next board, East in first seat, 12 count, gets to open favorable, depending on their opening bid. Is there a bulletin for the tournament? I don't know. Do other countries have bulletins for their tournaments? I mean, I don't see a bulletin on the tournament website. Look at you, one of these privileged Canadians, thinking that other countries can afford to print a bulletin for their events. How silly. One diamond strong? What? Okay. Maybe East-West are also playing precision. So maybe it was like explained as strong club. And so that's what's going on. It could be a precision one diamond bid. So diamond, a heart, a spade overcall, support double. South bids 2 diamonds, which gets alerted, but obviously intended as natural. I'm guessing they're on the same page about this. So 2 hearts by West. And Kano is not going to be interested in taking another call. He's not fitting his partner's diamond suit. His partner doesn't have a spade support. They might have a club fit, but it's probably not worth investigating. So 2 hearts is certainly where East-West are going to land on this hand. Good decision not to get too high from their side because there are a lot of losers. There are an awful lot of losers here. Whoa! Asgard decides these opponents are idiots. And, oh, well, there goes the broadcast. The 2 spade bid was so bad that the broadcast died. I mean, if you're playing against very, very weak opponents, I suppose it's perfectly fine to do something crazy like that. That was a wild one. Now, East-West absolutely should double 2 spades. I don't know if they will. All right, we're back. We're back, maybe. I mean, we've been having internet problems all day. Iceland has been having internet problems all day, the entire country, not just this event. I like how it still says BAM. Yeah, so East-West bid on to 3 hearts. I mean, probably West. And this is a pretty big match point mistake, just generally speaking. I don't know if 2 spades was going down a trick. It looks like there are 6 tricks off the top for East-West, and then they might even get a 7th. But if the opponents are vulnerable, if your side opens the bidding and your partner responds to the opening bid, and the opponents are vulnerable and they come into your auction, this is definitely one of the positions that I think even expert players who don't play a lot of match points and play a lot of imps really struggle with understanding. You just have to double them. It is so beneficial to be able to collect plus 200 on defense at match points. And if you trust your side's ability to hit tricks on defense, then just do it. So West, with a 5th heart, knowing that they're in a 5-3 heart fit, and an 11 count, their first thought should not be, we have a heart fit, I'm going to bid 3 hearts because we're making 3 hearts. But by the way, they might make 3 hearts. I mean, they probably will, but I'm not 100% confident. But you should be thinking, wow, the opponents are vulnerable and they came into my auction? I don't think so. Double. So, anyway, I see this all the time, and I harp on this type of behavior all the time. But it looks like North-South got away with one. And so getting back to like the 2 spade bid, like why does the 2 spade bid not really matter? Sure, they forced them up a level, but for one thing, you risked your side going minus 200 undoubled. You also risked your side going minus 500 doubled or minus 200 doubled if East-West didn't get all of their tricks on defense. But in addition to that, like when they bid 3 hearts, they're just making it. So what was the point? You gave them a freebie at sawing your head off, and even if they completely blunder, then they still make their contract. Haven't made it yet, but they probably will. Club can go on the spades, even if South plays a diamond into the triple void. I mean, technically Declare could ruff with the 9 of hearts, but even if Declare doesn't, if they pitch a club from dummy and over ruff North's heart, South gets a heart trick, but then an extra club goes away on the 3rd round of spades. So 140 happened. I don't know, there was a claim. That didn't feel like an appropriate time to claim, but there we have it. Asgard has a big hand for a precision 1 diamond opener. So 1 diamond, take out double by West. North has both minors. And I know that some precision pairs will play 3 clubs as like a weak hand with both minors. I don't know what weak would be considered in context, just anything that's not a game invite, which is basically what North has. I mean, South is complete maximum. So 9 ups at like 15 is not exactly a game invite. Alternatively, North could bid like 2 clubs, probably, natural non-forcing. The reason why a lot of precision pairs play 3 clubs as both minors is because South might have clubs instead of diamonds. South might have 2 diamonds and 5 clubs. Okay, it looks like 2 spades must be some sort of hand with both minors here from North. So pass by East, no reason to bid in this auction. Your partner made a takeout double, but you have 2 queens. And I wonder if Asgard is going to try something here. Because he has a pretty good hand opposite whatever 2 spades. I mean, he has a pretty good hand opposite anything because he's a complete maximum for his 1 diamond opener. So if South makes a game try, North will probably accept with an ace, king, 10, 5th, and a singleton. I just don't know how Asgard's going to try for game. East might be in the tank. Let me check in on the running score website. Looks like it's not quite updated yet. I'll see if I can manually force it to update. I can. Look at that. Okay, we do have a running scores. I guess for the time being, I'm just going to dump this in the chat. In case you want to find out how everyone's doing, but obviously we're like 1 board in, so don't get super excited that your favorite player is in first place with a 100% game. So pass by East. Looks like there was just a little bit of discussion from North and East about what the 2 spade bid meant. Probably going to see the same from South here and West on this side of the screen. Three hearts. Sure, yeah. Looks like Asgard was maybe hoping to angle towards 3 no trump with his 6-card diamond suit, but he's caught 4 clubs from partner. Is he going to be comfortable enough bidding past 4 diamonds? He is. 5 diamonds, there it is. And a spade can go on the ace, king of clubs. Not too much work to do, especially after West leads the ace of hearts at trick 1. Declare only needs to take a roughing, finesse, and hearts, so can afford to pull 3 rounds of trumps. Clubs 5-2 means Declare doesn't get to set up the long club to pitch 2 spades. Hey, shift. But that might be something that Asgard is going to work towards. 10 of hearts, suit preference from East, should be, at least, asking for spades. It's not so clear that East wants a spade switch with just queen third, but that's what they asked for. So spade to the queen and ace. We'll probably see the queen of hearts immediately hit the table. No? Club. Yeah, Declare's going after setting up the clubs. I mean, they unfortunately are not going to set up. Club rough, but East shows out. I imagine pitching a spade. Queen of hearts. We'll probably see the queen of hearts get covered. Not that it really matters. And so now Declare can just claim. Why we're roughing low, I'm not really sure. Roughs another club. Great. East roughs in. All chaos is breaking loose. George Brad asks, will the big team sponsors stay for pairs or do they usually not? Last year, there were a lot of sponsored pairs. You can probably scan through that list in the standings to see how many people have stuck around. But because there's a Swiss that's happening this weekend, a lot of the teams who just played in the WBT Masters are probably staying for that weekend Swiss as well. There's also prize money for both the pairs and the Swiss. I don't know exactly how much it is. I think it was like 400,000 Icelandic for first place. So let's see. Which is about 3,300 US dollars. I think that was for the pairs. I don't remember what the teams was. So it's a little bit less prestigious than the previous event, the WBT Masters. Pass, a club from East. They're playing strong club, precision. We saw that earlier. This is the last board between these two pairs. A club, a heart, showing probably like 8 to 11 balanced is a pretty common precision treatment. 1 no. Stamen from West. It's good for a bridge event. Yeah, in the ACBL, you get the master points, which, like, everyone loves master points in the ACBL. I still haven't figured out why, but it's like this huge incentive for people to show up and play in tournaments because they can collect these master points. Like, and they're wondering why no one wants to play in the events anymore. Like, if I was a kid and I showed up to play chess tournaments and I got like invisible points, I mean, I got rating points, but like those meant something, right? I could like move up in the rankings. You can earn money on your day job? Depends what day job you have. I am earning very little in my day job. You can only get the master points in tournaments. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I think for some players, like, you know, local club players, I can understand it because it's like they don't win all the time. Like, they go to their local club and it's like a really special thing when they get master points, right? A lot of them will have these, like, sometimes they'll be in like the 40s and they don't win anything. And then that one time where they score like 55% and they're like, they've earned 0.42 black points. They're just like, oh, this is great. I'm well on my way to Life Master. I don't want to be mean, so I'm probably going to stop. This is what happens if I'm awake for too long. I just have a very bleak outlook on everything. How'd the auction go? We did have a Stamen auction, 2 hearts. I mean, probably better to go through Puppet Stamen if you're playing that, but not everyone does. Conceal East shape. 3 clubs, 4 diamonds, 1 spade. The Ace King of Hearts are technically onside. There's a little bit of work that needs to be done. Eric says in the ACBL, there are tournaments you need to have a certain amount of master points to enter. I mean, I would say basically no. Like, technically, yes, there is the platinum pairs. So you need a certain amount of platinum points to enter the platinum pairs. But aside from that, and there's like the Life Master pairs as well. Yeah, and there's also like the blue ribbon and whatever is the red ribbon an event that requires points. But like blue ribbon pairs, you need qualifications, which you pick up from winning regional events. And then the platinum pairs, you need a certain amount of platinum points, which are only given out in NABC plus events. So that's like the premier events or pseudo premier events at nationals. Declare has elected to cash all of their diamonds. I mean, I completely understand Declare just taking the spade finesse and not leading up towards the heart queen, but it would have been a lot more productive if they had gone after hearts. They would have had entries to lead towards the 10 of hearts eventually. And in this case, like, they would have just gotten very lucky because ace king of hearts on side. So Asgard thinking, and I mean, if he pitches a heart and Declare leads a heart, he'll win. He knocks out the ace of clubs. Declare leads another heart. He knocks out the ace of spades, but then Declare ends up scoring the queen of hearts. So actually, Asgard does have a bit of a problem here in terms of discarding. It looks like Declare might come out okay anyway, because I don't know what they could possibly do other than lead a heart up after cashing the jack of diamonds. They might cash out for down one, though. You never know. Yeah, I think... Okay, so Declare does lead a heart to the queen. It holds. Declare breathes a sigh of relief. Although this is kind of an unfortunate turn of events because they could have made an over trick in this contract, just leading up towards the queen third of hearts twice. Seeding kind of matters, but ultimately not really, I would say. It tends to be some sort of measure of skill. I mean, in the USBF, so where we select our open team for like the Bermuda Bowl and stuff like that, or the World Championships, seeding is based on like your performance in other international WBF events. So there can be very strong amateur teams that haven't represented the US internationally, like basically everyone, right? Who get very few seeding points, of course, but I think generally the seeding points do a pretty good job of like distinguishing between the top and bottom seeds in every event. The events are knockouts, so seeding is important. Like, it kind of is, right? I mean, I think it matters in the sense of the very first round. If you're on a pro team that is getting paid based on how many days you make it into the event, then you could lose out on a paycheck because you get a low seed and you have to face off against like Fleischer or Nickel or whoever else, Rosenthal or something in the first round. Whereas if you got like a 8th place seed or a 10th place seed or something, you would face off against a much weaker team, like Simpson or whoever. But if you're trying to like win the event, I think seeding is relatively meaningless. I mean, it's true that if like you want to earn more points, if you end up winning 4 matches and then losing, it's better than winning 2 matches and then losing. And having a better seed might help you with that. But yeah, I mean, I think I would certainly prefer to be the 1 seed, but basically no one's going to get the 1 seed. Because you're not Nickel or Fleischer or Zimmerman or whoever else, right? So if you're not going to be the 1 seed, I don't think it really matters where you end up seated in some of these events. We're through the first segment. Let me pull up the standings. So this is what we got. Not all the boards have been played. But these are our current standings through 4 boards, with a few boards still yet to be played. So we do have Jody Edmonds and Joel Wooldridge who are playing. They did pretty well last year in this event. We also saw Team Edmonds was playing earlier. We can look, yeah, so Draver and Brink are still here, which means that Kalita and Klukowski are probably still here, and therefore Edmonds, Wooldridge, and the boys are probably going to still be playing this weekend. Boya Brogland is playing with Simon Gillis. They were on the same team earlier, although Boya was playing with his son on the team for a while. I'm just looking through the names. If anything pops out, I just don't see too much. I see a lot of Icelandic names. Maybe not surprising. You see Hackett. Where's Hackett? This is not very big. I can make this bigger. There we go. So the Denmark squad, Asgard and Kano, are in here. We just saw them kind of clean up against their opponents on a few of these boards. So they're doing pretty well, 72% on the first set of hands. I suppose what I can do is just look at the different country flags and check out those pairs. They're in like 44th somewhere. Yeah, Justin Hackett and Martin Taylor. Oh my God. It's V8. V8 is doing better than Kalita and Klukowski. Look at that. Look at them go. Oh my God. This is unbelievable to me that there was such a falling out between Malinovsky and Lehrman that they swapped the entire team roster. That's crazy. That's really funny shift. Source asks, are there many elite players who are only good at teams and suck at pairs? I would say in general, no. Like, if you're a world-class bridge player at Imps, there's probably... There's a lot of translational skills between imps and match points. I mean, I was probably a pair specialist or a board match specialist, so I'm actually quite bad at imps generally in comparison, but like I'm still a world-class or high-level expert imp player for sure. But I think like there are a lot of pairs or players that are very, very good at teams. They just don't understand a lot of the really deep intricacies of match points because, like, you know, like doubling the opponents in part scores and stuff because, like, they're just not used to it or accustomed to it. They don't have a good feel of when to do it. They don't have a great feel of when to, like, risk their contract for over tricks sort of thing. But it's like, very subtle, not like they don't understand how the game works and they don't understand how to adjust a little bit to playing it. So I think just being good at bridge allows you to play almost any form of scoring. Oh my God. Our boy Kai is playing. I didn't realize Kai was playing in this. Look at that. And we have boards, in fact. We can see all of the results. It's not a very pretty website, but it does seem to have all of the information. All right, we're on to the next set. Looks like we'll be following Asgard and Kano pass by North. East picks up 16 count, and West has a 7-card spade suit. I think I know where this is headed. 1-no transfer. Oh, and it's Taylor and Hackett. We were just talking about them. So 2 rounds of hearts. 3rd round of hearts. This is going to be a boring one. And there's no way for losers to disappear anyway. Like, even if South led a diamond away from the king, I don't know why they would. You only get 1 discard on the Jack 10 of diamonds. The Queen of clubs doesn't drop. 4 spades making 5. If there is any score other than 450 on the entire scoreboard on this one, let me just be careful. Is there any other possible score than 450? Nope. 0 possibility of scoring other than 450 on this board. I will be very surprised. I'm not promising you anything, chat. Don't get too excited. But there's no chance that any table in the entire event scores anything other than 450 on this hand. All right, good talk. Enjoy your lurk shift. Sourcey asks about the software. This has been a popular source of drama, but it shouldn't. I mean, someone did a statistical analysis like a couple years ago for the World Championships, and the randomly generated boards that were dealt underperformed in terms of the distribution that they were that they spat out for all of the hands. But people, I think, are just like biased towards seeing weird shapes. You know, if someone picks up 8-4, they're like, ugh, like this guy's 8-4, like that has to be dealing software bug. Please look into this. When in reality, like 8-4 should come up every so often. Yeah, it's a myth. I mean, let me put it this way. It wouldn't surprise me if there was some sort of conspiracy that turned out to be true with this. But in terms of the actual math behind it, the math supports that there's no conspiracy. I would say that. You can never really be 100% certain with these things, though, right? Like, just because the probabilities make sense doesn't mean that there isn't something going on behind the scenes. But yeah, people get really worked up over this stuff, and I think they need to just chill the fuck out. Yeah, as Eric said, I don't think it was the Bermuda Ball. I think it was the World Championships in 2024 that there was a big kerfuffle about this. But someone might have also done it for the Bermuda Bowl. But yeah, that's the thing that I was referencing. There was a big article about it, which I think we looked through on stream at the time. Bermuda Bowl and World Championship, same thing. I mean, it's just different years. So Bermuda Bowl was last year, 2025. This year is World Championship. Like, the Bermuda Bowl is the event that produces a gold medalist, and they are called the world champion, I guess. But yeah, okay, fine. It's called World Bridge Games. I mean, whatever. It's the same thing. Yes, it is the exact same thing. But like, if you go to the Wikipedia page, it's going to list the Bermuda Bowl was 2025 and 2023 and 2019 or something. I forget if there was anything during the pandemic. I don't think so. North Open's a strong club. 1 no trump by South. Oh, Oh, it's so painful. Oh, God. Oh, no. No, guys. What? No, you can't have your precision system like this. You've been playing together for 115 years. Learn to play one heart is the 8 to 11 balanced. Jesus. It's like they aren't even trying anymore. Okay, yeah, 6 hearts is making, 6 no is making. I mean, you would certainly prefer to be in 6 no to 6 hearts. Eric says people swap the 1 spade and 1 no responses. I don't think I've seen that. But I would believe it. I mean, just like, don't bid a no trump opposite a strong hand. Like, please. I don't know if I can take their bids seriously anymore. What's going on? 1 no, 2 hearts is natural. 5 or more hearts. 3 no is probably showing a big fit. North is going to Q4 clubs. South is going to last train 4 diamonds, and North is going to get excited and ask for key cards and then bid 6. And then bid 6 hearts. Yeah, so North is just going to blast 6 hearts after finding out about 2 key cards. Okay, I mean, not the optimal slam, because if hearts makes, no trump also makes. Whoa! North has 20! I mean, I guess 1 knows like 8 to 10. Like 30 highs, but a big trump fit. I mean, what does he need? Okay, I take it all back. Yeah, North did the right thing here. A little bit sad for him, but it's on a finesse. This is not... You don't exactly want to be there. Roram, you think people will play in no trump on board 5? No chance. 0 chance. And also playing in no trump is bad, right? Because the defense can take 2 hearts and a diamond. Yeah, the slam's 50-50. I mean, it's almost exactly a 50-50 shot. King of diamonds onside versus offside. So, at match point pairs, you really don't care if you get here or not. I would probably prefer not to be here at match point pairs, because I kind of expect to do better than the field generally on the other hands. So, like, if you think you're one of the better pairs in the room, you don't need to bid 50-50 slams. Because a 50-50 slam is kind of anti-percentage at match point pairs, right? There's going to be 1 pair in the field who plays in a Q-bid. So they just, like, get to the wrong contract or whatever. And so a 50-50 slam basically turns into, like, if you don't bid the slam, you earn 51%. And if you do bid the slam, you now earn 49%, because some pair is going to be playing 2 diamonds, making 4 on these cards. But if you think that you're doing worse than, if you're a worse pair in the field, like one of the lower seeded pairs, then playing in 50-50 slams at match points does become ideal, because you kind of need this swing to bring your score up. It's kind of weird how, like, the optimal strategy depends on whether or not you're better or worse than the field on a bunch of hands. All right, time for Declare to ask about the Diamond King. Making 6. So this board will not be flat because there are definitely pairs who just blast slam. Some will be in hearts, some will be in no trump. And others will end up staying out of it and playing game. But I think based on what Kano knew about his partner's hand, which is like 8 to 10, I think, for one no trump, he did the right thing. Because it's really hard to construct a 9 count, specifically, where slam makes. I can construct 10 counts where slam's good, but 9 counts are hard. Yeah, Cersei says it matters at teams as well. Like, kind of understanding whether or not you're ahead or behind the field does matter a significant amount. How many hearts? I think Asgard is a 4-heart bidder. I say that exactly. I got my comment in before the bid hit the table. Let it be noted, chat. But I think either 3 or 4 hearts is okay with South's hand. It just depends on your own style or your partnership style. Normally with 7-4, I would say 3 hearts is probably too conservative, but the heart suit's really bad. So it's a toss-up. Ace of Spades lead. I wonder if East-West are going to give count on this trick, if they have that sort of agreement. Yeah, okay, King of Spades lead. Maybe King asks for count. So East will give an even count signal in the spade suit. And then what is West going to do? I think it's likely that West switches to a low diamond. For one thing, it knocks out the Ace of Diamonds as an entry. And it might set up a diamond trick. So I think I like that play. West switching to a club could easily cost a trick. 4 hearts comes home. It's gonna be dicey, right? Declare may not pick up the club suit, in which case Declare will not make the contract, losing a spade, 2 clubs, and a heart. Yeah, and regardless, I mean, it might be possible for the defense to just beat this outright. Sorcy, you think some of the field will play 4 spades here East-West? I think there are a lot of possibilities on this hand. I mean, over a 3-heart opener, you have a tricky position. Ooh, West switches to a low club. See, I don't know about this club switch. It could definitely work, but you have to imagine that taking out that diamond ace is going to be the right thing to do. Yeah, low club goes around. East does very well to not play the ace on this trick, denying dummy another entry. Yeah, East did very well on this trick. So club around to the 10. I don't know. What do you do as Declare now? You could cross to the Ace of Diamonds, use your entry, and lead a heart up. Try and guess the heart suit. Probably play East for the ace, given that West has the Ace King of Spades. So like diamond to the ace, heart to the king. You could obviously lead the 9 of hearts. There doesn't seem to be any reason to keep it in dummy. Maybe that's not entirely true. I guess if a 4th round of clubs gets roughed, you might want the 9 of hearts. Yeah, I think heart to the king makes a lot of sense here. This is a good play. Well, East 100% knows how to defend to beat the contract, right? 9 of hearts, East would always play the ace because East is looking at an entryless dummy. They figured this out when partner switched to clubs. They just didn't cover, they didn't play the ace of clubs, denying that king of clubs an entry. So East knows exactly what they're doing. They've had this defense like imprinted in their mind from trick 2. Wait, what? What? That's not the way the play went. Declare played another trump. I mean, I guess Declare didn't play another trump, but why didn't they play another trump? What are they thinking? Like, the defense isn't going to pull trumps and allow the 4th round of clubs to get roughed? Also, somehow West didn't, like, cover the 9 of clubs with the jack. This is all kinds of weird. This is, like, so weird. All right, club to the king and ace. East probably tries the king of diamonds. Now they cash the ace of hearts. Not the queen of hearts. Meh. Imagine if East plays back a club now and Declare loses another club. I think 4 heads down 1 will be a decent score. I think it'll be pretty good. Yeah, I think 4 heads down 1 will be a pretty good result. Because even if 4 heads down 1 doesn't happen, at other tables, it might be doubled. 4 hearts doubled down 1. Four spades doesn't make. Let's see. It might depend which side is playing it, right? Because if South's on lead, South will get a diamond ruff. But if North's on lead, North will lead a heart. 4 spades is a likely contract. Maybe. I mean, we could see a similar thing at a lot of tables. 4 hearts all pass. We could see 4 hearts double all pass. We could see 3 hearts, 3 spades pass 4 spades. We could see 3 hearts double pass 3 no. We could see 3 hearts double pass 4 spades. Not sure. Roram, there are 9 non-450 scores on board 5. I'm calling bullshit. There's no way. But see what I mean? There's always a pair who just does something stupid on every board if you're playing a match point event. So 50% doesn't exist. pass by west, pass by north, 2 clubs by east. What is 2 clubs? I don't know. Strong? Oh, God, East, you were doing so well until this happened. No. 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 Like, your defense on the previous board was pristine, and now you do this garbage? Strong hand my ass. It's a 20 count. Just open a diamond. Be reasonable. Bid your suits. Oh, God. All right, 3 hearts. Double showing values. Game forcing, probably. 4 hearts. Your bid, East. Go ahead. Four spades. Yep. We found the 4-3 fit. Is this going to be the best contract? Maybe. I don't know. Heart lead. Super cool, guys. Super cool. Not sure what West is thinking about. Oh, West is probably thinking about raising, right? West has a heart void. West might bid 5 hearts here. Like slam trying spades. No, West passes though. Whoopsies. I mean, is this the top spot? I don't know. I haven't really looked at it. Spades split. Technically, the contract can go down on a heart lead if declared ducks or pitches from dummy, which I think they will. But West knows how bad the 2 club openers can be. It's true. I assume this is a sponsored pair. There are going to be a lot of sponsored pairs in the event. I could not for the life of me explain the 9 of hearts lead. I guess it's 3rd best. Okay, declare pitches on the heart, so up with the ace. And I don't know, I guess North has to find ace and a diamond to beat the contract. That's never gonna happen. So especially when declare pitches a club from dummy. Now North knows the clubs aren't a threat. Oh, this is so comical, but it's gonna work. They're gonna go plus 420 on this one. Wait. This club pitch might have given the show away, right? Now North knows his partner has long clubs, because otherwise declare would keep all these club winners in dummy to deal with red suit losers. So South has a bunch of hearts because they bid 3 hearts, a bunch of clubs. They didn't lead a diamond. I mean, man, like it's something's off, but I can't put my finger on it. I mean, obviously declare could have just made this by roughing the opening lead and then go ace, king of spades, and a spade. That would have been the simple line of play to just guarantee 10 tricks. I don't know how I like instantly guessed that declare would pitch from dummy, but that's where we're at. I think it was the 2-club bid. The 2-club bid lulled me into this sense of, let's just go down in our contract. Yeah, maybe North gets this right. I mean, if East has 5 diamonds, East has 5 spades, right? Because they bid 4 spades. So East is 5-5, but then they only have 2 hearts. And then partner overcalled 3 hearts on an 8-card suit. Or sorry, overcalled 3 hearts on a 7-card suit. No, that makes sense. Whoop. Spade switch. Declare still not worried about a diamond ruff, by the way. Doesn't go ace king of spades in a spade. It's too much. It's just too much. But yeah, now the hand is over. Nothing South can do to get the diamond ruff, and declare will pull trumps. Spade to the king, ace of spades, spade split, knock out the ace of diamonds. So this is just like a cold top, right? Because no one else in the field is going to be in 4 spades. I mean, I guess that's not entirely true. Some pairs, East will open a diamond, heart preempt, diamond raise, blah, 4 spades. Pass, pass, pass. It's possible. Yeah, Kano is a little bit upset about what's going on. Plus 420. Back to our results page. That is the end of round 2. And where are we at? The Germans. Kevin Kastner, Daily Celeb, and Paul Grunke are in second. Oh, and we have Nat 5th place. A couple pairs will get to no trump on that one. They might. Jody and Joel are down in 13th. Kalita and Klukowski have moved up into 10th. Bake and Grudy are in 11th. I'm skipping over all these Icelandic names because I have no idea who like 90% of them are, or even more. Frederick Volker and Thomas Hanlon are up there, 15th. Ooh, the 9 of hearts might have been suit preference. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think you're onto something. But if I can't even spot that when I'm looking at all the cards, then I think it's hard for North to spot it too. But yeah, that could happen. Roram, you're hitting me with all the facts, letting me know how wrong my analysis is. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. So these guys, we just saw them. Petrea and Petrea, those complete clowns, they're in 27th. Lehrman and Hoftaniska, the new partnership, in 33rd. Asgard and Kano have slipped after that round. Kay Dwy and Todd Moses in 39th. The fake Hackett, John Hassett, is here in 48th. I don't know who that is. The Irish pair, Carol and Moran, down in 49th. Kai, he's moved up. He's above average. Look at that. I don't know who he's playing with. Does anyone know who Kai's playing with? Also, wasn't Koopa playing in this thing? Oh, is Kevin not a Dwyer Rimstedt here? He's not. He's not a Dwyer Rimstedt. He didn't sign up with the proper last name. Or who knows? Maybe he got another divorce. It could happen to anyone. Gillis and Brogland. Brink and Draver in 64th. Zamir and Toledano down in 71st. Raj and Pepsi moving up. They're in 86th. Kevin Costner is what a Bostonian would call Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner. But he's German, apparently. I mean, I don't know if he's German or US or like both or something. But I think he originally was US. Must have moved because he's playing under the German flag. So I'm guessing that team is four-handed with two sponsors, or that team that they were playing on for the WBT event is four-handed with two sponsors because they were playing with Kevin Dwyer. It's not that uncommon to have a four-handed team with two sponsors, but it is a bit unusual at like the elite level. I don't know if I would consider the WBT event the elite level. There were some good players, but there seemed to be very few normal, regular partnerships in the thing. Is the link on their homepage working? Or did I just kind of hotfix the pairs score? Now, okay, now the link on their homepage is working. I can get rid of my pinned message. There we go. You can find it on the homepage. It says not secure for you. I just clicked on it. Anyway, it's in the chat if you scroll up, I guess. So. Should be able to find it. Next set. Sigurjonsson and Gunnarsson. I've seen these names before. I think they might play on the Icelandic national team. 1-0. And North miscounted their points, right? That's a 17 count. Oh, okay, that's not what happened. Let's try this one again. Oh my God. What are we doing? That's also not how the auction went. Oh no. Oh my God, what is happening? What just happened? Dude. Oh my God, stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. I'm not this tired, am I? Everyone else is seeing something crazy take place on the screen, aren't they? North South are just playing the strong pass system. That would make sense. That would make sense. Oh my God, it's a different North South pair. Wait. Oh. Are they playing strong pass? Also, how legal is that? And also, why did West lead a Doubleton diamond and North then just gave them a diamond trick? I don't know what's going on. Is there another table in play? No, there's only one table. All right, I just had to look. Okay, we're getting all the undos. I'm ready. Hit me with the real sequence. Okay, so it's not a precision pair anymore, which means 1 no, 15 to 17. We actually got the 8 of diamonds lead? And declare forgot to cover with the 10. No, that's just the Vugraph operator. 120. So is that the right number? 5 diamonds. Two spades. That number's believable. That number's believable. Like, it doesn't make a ton of sense because the defense is either going to get a spade 4 hearts in the club ace, or the defense is going to get I don't know. I mean, 120 is believable. I will trust the score, but 90 seems a much more likely result to me. The defense was going to have to pitch a bunch of things on the run of diamonds, so they might have discarded poorly. It's very possible. Like if East and West both pitched hearts or something, then the defense can only take 3 hearts. Okay, pass. West opens a heart. 14 count. 2 diamond overcall. I don't mind 2 diamonds. I think I would double as North over a heart. We have 4 spades. We're going to have a hard time getting there if we overcall 2 diamonds because we definitely don't have enough to bid a second time. Like if 2 hearts comes back to us, we just can't bid again. So I think we miss out on playing in a spade fit too often by overcalling 2 diamonds, but it's close. Like the queens are really bad, but we do have a 6-card suit. Oh, look at that. Partner saved us. Partner doubled. So now we have found our spade fit. West not making a preemptive 3-heart raise directly over the double. Not sure how I feel about that from West. It looks to me from West's perspective like the opponents are about to find spades, so I kind of want to preempt them out of that. If we flip the pointed suits in West's hand, I think I like pass. South not balancing because of the shortness in partner suit. Very understandable. Could be the wrong decision, though. Match points is tough. Certainly could be the wrong decision if the opponents don't double you in 3 spades enough here. But I think West absolutely would have doubled 3 spades if given the chance. Ace, king, ace. No idea if 3 spades goes down, though. It might not. And in the meantime, 3 hearts. South is going to overtake the queen of spades. Where are you doing, South? Win this and play a diamond. Just absolute insanity across the entire field. What are they doing? It's like they've never even played bridge before. Oh boy, here comes the queen of diamonds. South can ruff declares natural loser. Nope. North doesn't even try the diamond queen. Very good. All right. Very nice. Declare can pull trumps. And there is no squeeze. South is the one with the long clubs, but I mean, I guess we may as well cash all our trumps. We've seen some unfortunate defense already on this board. But 3 hearts making 3. Feels like a pretty good result for East-West. I think 3 spades is going to make. Seems like Declare can set up either diamonds or clubs to make 3 spades. It's a little bit tricky, though. But it seems approximately doable. Yep, here's the run of hearts. North really dangerously flirting with giving up an extra trick, pitching all of their diamonds. All right, good decision by North to hold on to that queen 10 of diamonds. Declares like, well, they haven't thrown enough clubs. I guess club to the king, club to the ace. Maybe they continue pitching diamonds. No. 3 hearts making 3. I mean, you gotta do this in a weak field. Run all of your tricks and see if they make a silly error. Yeah, it actually just doesn't look like 3 spades is very difficult at all. Declare can just ruff 1 diamond, then pull trumps and knock out the other high diamond. How many rounds? So today we're playing 28 boards, but in total there's going to be 80 boards played. So 52 boards tomorrow. 2 sets of like 26, I think, or maybe a 24 and a 28 tomorrow. Yeah, it's a full 2-day event tomorrow morning. So I'll be here once again at 5 a.m. my time. 5:15, I think, is when it starts tomorrow morning. I was supposed to have plans tomorrow, but I have not heard from a friend that I wrote to. I did hear from other friend, aka Larry Cohen. Also, where's board 11? We good? Oh, there it is. I found it. One no. Transfer. Yep. 3 no. Yep. Club lead. Club lead's going to set up quite a few club tricks for the defense. Queen of spades on side. King of hearts on side. Well, kind of on side. What's Declare going to get? 3 diamonds, a club, 2 spades, a couple of hearts. Probably ends up taking the spade hook. Oh no, East just gets show up squeezed, don't they? It's going to go like club to the king, club back, heart to the ace, heart. And East wins and they cash out 2 clubs, but that's going to show up squeeze East. or maybe, I don't know, what's the better way of defining it? A double squeeze against east-west with spades being the middle suit. It's looking like 9 tricks. That's my guess. That's my claim here. Declare could run the queen of hearts. Maybe that's better. I mean, heart to the ace, heart up. What are we hoping for? We're hoping for 5-2 clubs with east having the king, but king of hearts, that is. But if that's the case, why wouldn't we just take the heart finesse? Yeah, actually, there's 10 tricks available, right? If we take the heart finesse, because east gets squeezed in the major. Maybe not. Maybe not. Also, east might switch to a spade, in which case a lot of my point is probably not going to be relevant. So what happens on a spade switch? I assume declare puts in the jack. That holds. Diamond to the queen. Queen of hearts. Queen of hearts ducked, another heart. To the ace. Diamonds don't split. I don't know. It's looking like 9 tricks. It's looking like 9 tricks. I don't believe there's actually a squeeze without the count against east here. Like, east has an idle heart to throw. Whoa, they covered the queen of hearts? Oh, God. Oh, it's so painful. Oh, please stop doing this. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's hard to believe that there's ever a time where covering the queen with the king, when you're looking at a queen, jack, and dummy, and you have king 10, is correct. Oh my God, declare just ran the 9 of hearts. Oh, what? I mean, fair enough. That does set up an extra trick. That does set up an extra heart trick. Yep, that's correct. What? There's no way. There's no way. He's like paused to think about it and was like, oh yeah, let's just duck this trick. That's gonna be fine. We'll cut the communication. Dummy's hearts won't be all good. Oh no. And West is throwing spades because, I mean, they kind of have to. Wow. So declare gets to guess whether or not to take the spade hook at the end of play. You cover the first, you have to duck the second? I mean... Oh my God, but East pitched a club. Oh, because they had to, right? If they pitched a spade and Declare took the spade finesse, Declare would take all 4 spade tricks. This was such a disaster. Making 4. Well played all around. Oh my god. Oh. That went great. Let's see board 12. I want more of this. Oh dear. All right. While we wait for the board, I'm going to take a look at the pairs results. Martin Taylor and Justin Hackett are in the lead right now. Whoa. Okay. We'll come back to this in a minute. Last board. You can place all celeb dailies at Into Bridge. More interested than ranked games? I mean, I'm not really interested in general in just like playing a bunch of random bridge against robots. I would say that. But in terms of like making content for my YouTube channel to output regular videos, I think most people prefer to watch my ranked games play. So I might do a little bit more of that. I might kind of mix it up a little bit, especially if I have the subscription that Into Bridge has so graciously gifted me. 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, both majors, 3 diamonds by South. South has some diamonds. 3 hearts by West. Whoa. Kind of a big bid. I like the bid. I do like the bid. Three hearts passes back around to South. No reason to bid your hand a second time. So just pass out 3 hearts. North on lead. Okay. Yeah, there is a problem for North here. I would understand if North led ace doubleton of spades. I mean, normally I hate leading the opponent's suits, but here I kind of get it. I think it's also reasonable to try and lead your diamond suit and force dummy. More interested in rank than the celebs? Well, I'm mostly interested in doing the things that my YouTube community or viewers want to see. Because, I mean, look, playing a bunch of robot bridge is like, it's not my idea of like my favorite pastime. I would prefer to do high-level commentary on stuff like this, or maybe play with real people. But it's hard to arrange a lot of those things, right? Like there aren't tournaments that run every single day that I can do commentary for. And my viewers seem to like my ranked games play much more than they do my daily celeb videos. So that's just been my observation with the numbers that I've gotten on my YouTube channel in terms of watch time and other stuff. How many people like the video, things like that, number of comments on it. So it's all the same to me. I mean, robot bridge is robot bridge, and if people prefer one thing over the other, that's all totally fine. Do you want to play more Shift? Did we play once already? I don't even remember. I guess maybe we did. But ace of spades lead and then North switches to a diamond? No, that doesn't make any sense. That was not a good play from North. They beat the contract, but twice or 3 times? Sorry, you're just not very memorable. But the channel reward's there. You can redeem it whenever you want. I think it's still there. I know at some point in the past I took it down, but I think it's still on here. Don't feel obligated, chat, to to play. Three hearts goes down 1. So was 3 diamonds making? Maybe. Hard to say. But let's head and check out the standings. Boom. Martin Taylor and Justin Hackett are in here. Kevin Kastner and Paul Grunke up in second. Boguson and this guy are in third. A Ukrainian pair, Chumak and Kuprianov, are up in fourth. Boland and Mesber for Ireland in fifth. They can hack it. I see what you did there.
I can spend some like this though.
Oh my god, that ooh. Oh no. Yes, that's very much worth, though. Where the redeem stuff? It depends if your country endorses gambling or not, because some countries do not. So if you look below the stream, there's this little thing, assuming that you are following my channel on Twitch, you should have accumulated these things called channel points that you can hover over just beneath the chat bar. And if you click on the little bubble for it, then it'll open up a number of ways that you can redeem channel points for sort of rewards and stuff. Some of them are somewhat generic, and I've added in a couple of less generic ones, like the text-to-speech that Eric just redeemed. There's also stuff to analyze a hand if you have a hand that you think is interesting that you want me to look at. And then you can also play with me in a BBO Speedball event. I think that's all I have for the channel rewards. But there's other stuff. I mean, if you like some of the emotes, you can try and unlock some of them by spending some channel points for, I forget how long, maybe 24 hours. I do have some very cute emotes. You see 2.8k points, you're well on your way. So I don't know. It does depend on whether or not your country allows you to spend those points on something, just because they see this like Twitch channel point stuff as gambling. So I think some people accrue the channel points, but they can't actually spend them on things. But if you click on the stuff, you should be able to see a bunch of options to redeem your points for things, which is all totally free. I mean, these aren't like things you can exchange for money. Spending them is allowed everywhere? Oh, is it? I thought spending them was also not allowed. You're gonna save up to the 25K? I know. Yeah, a lot of people have done that. You can't participate in predictions. That's so sad, though. It's so sad. Everything's allowed? So which countries don't allow you to participate in predictions? If there's anyone on right now from a country where you can't spend channel points on predictions. Netherlands? Is that it? Is it just Netherlands? It's really just the Netherlands? Yikes. There were more? Okay. So maybe it's time to start a prediction. Will Rob have another crash out in next round? Yes. No. All right. You can get your predictions in. Weed is legal in the Netherlands, but gambling's not. Well, that seems like a safe way to play it. You don't want people smoking a bunch of pot and then going out to gamble. You can only have one or the other. It's basically like a strip club. There, I just compared the Netherlands to a strip club. How does that feel, all you Dutch people? Denmark, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Philippines, Poland, Quebec, Singapore, Sweden, Korea, Turkey, Australia, Brazil. Wow, that's a lot. Quebec. It's just Quebec. Like, every other one is a country. Quebec is a city. Quebec. Good one. I don't know how much time we have in between rounds. I assume the players are just playing straight through, but there might be some breaks. It's a province. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not like Korea is a country. Singapore is a country. Philippines is a country. Quebec is just like not. I mean, I guess technically Quebec City is the city. Quebec is the province. And it's run like a little bit differently from Canada, right? Like, isn't Quebec still some sort of like puppet state of France or something like that? I don't know. They have their own dialect. They have Quebecois. That was it? Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Thank you, Shift, for the TTS donation. It's not even donation. You're just spending your hard-earned channel points. I don't have rich enough viewers to charge you for the TTS, and not enough people are into it. I can't be like one of those 1,000 viewer streamers who just like dono walls people on TTS, and everyone mostly comes there to spam TTS and donate bits. I wish I could do that. That would be sweet. Just exploit my entire community for bits. Anyway, board 13. Pass a diamond. Oh, we have Kastner and Grunke. I was hoping to see Kastner play. Finally, we get to see it. Pass, pass, a diamond, pass, a no trump, or other way. Great hand from Boguson. Spade opening lead. Declare will put up the jack. Probably duck the king. Duck the next round. Win the third spade, pitching a club. And I mean, I would probably lead the Queen of Hearts from North's hand. Like, you could try and play diamonds. And if you get very lucky in diamonds, you can run the diamonds and, like, exit a club and hope that the hearts are frozen. But I think that's a little bit dangerous. It feels better to just take 2 heart finesses against East. How many channel points do I earn by making donations? What do you mean by making donations? I don't think donations and channel points are associated in any way. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was the comment. I don't think donations and channel points have any association. Yeah, subscribing on Twitch doubles the speed at which you earn channel points from watching the channel and some other stuff, I think. So you get them twice as fast. But that's probably the only way to accumulate more channel points faster. See, it's turning into gambling now. Now you're putting in money to get out more fake points. It's basically like the ACBL's strategy with master points. Oh, Declare is going after clubs. But what's our plan for discarding when the opponents run spades? Because now if we pitch hearts from the north hand...
Bradyb13 hype.
Bradyb13 hype.
Hey, Tom! Thanks so much for the 3-month sub with Prime. Appreciate the support. Welcome back to the lounge. You think it's only 20% faster? I'm certain that I heard at some point it was 2 times as fast with turn channel points with a subscription. But maybe that's not true. Maybe I'm just lying. Anyway. This club play is super weird. And I think North might have gotten saved here. I mean, West will probably return a club. But like... yeah, now a club's going to come back, and East is going to cash 2 spades, but North is going to be able to pitch a small diamond and a small heart on it. So... interestingly enough, maybe East has to find a diamond switch to break up a squeeze against his partner later. I don't know, maybe this is going to work out okay for Declare. Oh, thanks, Shift. So 1.2 times. Really? That seems like a pretty poor deal. Yeah, club comes back. East wins. Now East can cash out spades. 10 of spades should be suit preference for hearts. So heart pitch from dummy. And a heart pitch from hand. Fine. Now a diamond from dummy and a diamond from hand. West throws an encouraging diamond. So does East find the diamond switch? Diamond switch makes a lot of sense. No. East just like randomly plays a heart. Okay. That was not the play. Maybe East-West are playing upside down, or sorry, standard, and West diamond discard was discouraging. I don't get it. Heart switch was no good. How are these guys in like third place? When no trump contracts are really hard. I mean, they're hard at imps, but they're way harder at match points and board to match, and this was not a good showing for East-West. I mean, I'm sure we just play a heart to the 10, ace of hearts, pitch a club, diamond to the king, and then we should have a show-up squeeze against East. So diamond to the, probably just play the ace. All right, one node down one. Doesn't feel like a great result, but I mean, for East-West, that is. It seems like they should have been able to do better here. But defense is hard. And a lot of declarers might choose a better line of play. On to board 14. East has a 10 count. Is this going to be an opening bid for them? Or is this just going to be a pass? Or a 3-club preempt? One or the other. Nope. Pass by East. Pass by South. West in third seat. I mean, you definitely do something. I guess I would open a diamond because I'm 3-3 in the majors. I would... Okay, pass is not getting alerted. 2 diamonds. I like a diamond a little bit better because if the auction goes a diamond pass, a heart, or a spade, I can just pass. And then I'm pretty happy with the West hand. Especially at match points. Two diamonds, pass, pass, double. Looks like North-South have found their way into 2 spades. 3 clubs by East, a non-fit showing bid. So this should show diamond support. East didn't open 3 clubs in first seat. Therefore, West should be comfortable pulling 3 clubs to 3 diamonds here. So I think a bit of a mistake from West. South on lead. I mean, probably you just lead your spade suit, right? Looks like down 1. Maybe 6 clubs and 4 hearts, but East doesn't know they have a fit somewhere, right? East can't just bid 3 clubs because they feel like it in this sequence. East has to be comfortable with not knowing that they aren't getting doubled for a large number. So they have to have a fit somewhere, therefore it has to be in diamonds because that's the only suit that West has promised. Like if you have clubs and hearts and the opponents double you, what's going to happen? What, you just rot in 3 clubs doubled? Because it's a complete misfit? I think North should double 3 clubs for what it's worth. North has ace king, and their partner did make a bid in the auction. It's match points. You got to try and get your plus scores. All right, spade to dummy, another spade pitching a diamond loser. Club to the queen, ace of clubs club, down 1. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty good result for East-West. I mean, East-West were making 3 diamonds, right? So the fact that they're in 3 clubs going down is obviously not great, but I think it's fine. North-South were making 2 spades. They lose a couple clubs, a couple spades, a diamond, and a heart. Wait, that's not enough. No, 2 spades was just going down. Okay, never mind. I take it all back. Bad result for East-West because they go minus on the board since 2 spades was not making. And also, they could have made 3 diamonds. Oopsies. $17 count from South. I would open a no trump if we're playing 15 to 17. Normally I like upgrading 17 counts with a 5-card suit, but I think I really just want to protect my king doubletons. I don't want the auction to start a no trump from partner. So 1 heart, double, 2 clubs by North showing diamonds. That is bonkers. Why is North bidding with 4 high card points here? They're vulnerable. They don't have a heart fit. They're just like king empty 5th. There's no way that 2 clubs is a good bid. South bids only 3 diamonds? Oh, dude. I'm so tired though. But I need to yell more. Oh, the dilemma. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get a second win so that I can yell at North further. What are you trying to do with this hand, North? Like, he's just hoping to go for 1100 for no reason. Like, your partner doesn't have hearts. Just go ahead and, like, pass. Get in with the Diamond King. Lead a heart. Your partner's going to take some hearts. Push a 3rd round of hearts through. You might get a ruff. Just defend, bro. Why are we trying to go minus 800 against a part score? Also, is this just making... I mean, South has a big hand. Ace of Spades lead. Already cost a trick. Not like it's East's fault. East had queen 10, 4th of spades, and an 8 count. I mean, okay. An honorary 8 count with the king jack 4th of hearts. I mean, East didn't have to bid, but I like the 2 spade bid from East. Imagine if the 10 of hearts just held that trick. East shouldn't cover, but... Well, East probably should cover, right? East should cover with the king, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. Probably, yeah, probably, right? East should cover with the king. I think so. All right, anyway. Yeah, the odds on the predictions for a small stream are generally a little bit lopsided. If you have like 300 viewers and 20% of them are voting in the prediction, then the odds are going to be a little bit closer. So I tend to not like running predictions a lot of the time. All right, spade rough, heart rough, club up to the king, making 4. North is going to be like, see, I did great. It's a good thing I showed my diamonds. There was no other way that our side was going to get involved in this auction if I didn't show my diamond suit. South is like, I probably was going to bid again with my 17. But no, they're totally right. There was no way that North-South were going to find diamonds if North didn't come in with the 4 count. Bro? What are we doing? Let's everyone chill. Okay. Club. I think it would be a baller play to play low here. No, Declare puts up the king. I mean, we saw East not cover the 10 of hearts earlier, so maybe there was some chance that East wouldn't cover with the queen 10 of clubs. One more board in the set. Plus 130. Okay. Pass, pass, pass. South gets a chance once again to open with a big hand. 22 highs. So 2 clubs, or 1 club if they're a precision pair. Or East-West are going to psych something. You never know. They have not had a very good set, East-West. These last 2 boards have been terrible for them. 2 diamonds. I did count correctly. It's 22, right? Yeah. Some kind of multi. Yeah, Shift, you're right. I mean, North killed it. 2 clubs showing diamonds. Got them all the way up to the 3 diamond contract. Very easy. Multi, likely strong. I mean, that's a fair note to write to the opponents if you're in 4th seed and opening multi. Bogus and highly ethical. Just disclosing their further agreements that they've discussed. We're probably not opening a 4 count in 4th seat. So 2 diamonds, 2 spades, whatever that means. Pass or correct? I don't know. All right, 2 no probably shows this range. 3 clubs is stamen. South is going to bid 3 hearts to show the heart suit. Or 3 diamonds. Looks like they're playing puppet. So now what? 4 diamonds by North? Are we just playing old-fashioned puppet? 4 diamonds is going to show both 4-card majors here by North. And then South can bid 4 hearts. Find the heart fit. Defense needs to find a club lead? No, not quite. I guess it's always 11 tricks, no matter what. Peter, you think 2 spades is still testing if South is weak in this spot? I do wonder. Because opposite like a first seat multi-bid, North would just bid 4 hearts, right? Pass or correct. So I think because South is in 4th seat. Yeah, I think because South is in 4th seat, 2 diamonds is just guaranteed to show a strong hand. And therefore 2 spades was relayed to 2 no for the strong hand type. That's my guess. So then we have a puppet auction. 3 diamonds confirms a 4-card major. 4 diamonds shows both. 4 hearts by South. West on lead. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, West might lead a diamond. This is a lead that blows a 12th trick. Because now with 3 diamonds in the bag, Declare can pitch the clubs on the long spade. And just cross-rough in the end. So, only lead to give up a 12th trick. Low diamond from Queen 10 4th. I would definitely make this lead at imps. In match points, it's a lot scarier to lead from Queen 10. Like, Queen 4th, Declare might have been able to guess that suit anyway. Queen 10, you need partner to have an honor in the suit, either the king or jack. And even if partner has the king, it might still blow a trick if the jack and 9 are situated properly for Declare. So it might have been safer to just lead a passive spade as West. I think it probably would have been. Yeah, Declare gets to pull trumps. Trumps split. Spades come home. This is going to be all of them. West is not going to feel great about that opening lead. I think that was a pretty large gamble. Played too many imps. This is what imps can do to you. It poisons your mind that you forget how to play match points like this. This is the last board of the round, and I'm actually doing pretty well. I've made it so far through 4 sets out of 7. We still have Taylor and Hackett in first. Hanlon and Volker are in second. Mesber and Boland in third, so Ireland doing great. Currently. Somehow Kastner and Grunke are still doing okay. Wait, 11 tricks? That's not the right claim. This should be 12 tricks. But these are the standings. Is this better? Is this more readable? That's probably more readable. There we are. An average of 1,184 match points. One phantom pair. Huh. It looks like there's a lot of math going on behind the scenes. So these things are like some sort of adjusted amount of match points that have been earned based on the percentage that they currently have. Oh my God. Our boy Kai, he's up here on 17th. Look at that. Look at that. Although, wait, they said that the pairings were Swiss pairs, right? Ah. So we just saw Bogason and Torlax play against Kastner and Grunke. So where's Bogason and Torlax? Oh, it's this guy. So we just saw these two pairs, the 9th place pair and the 4th place pair, play against each other. So the higher you get in the standings, the closer you get matched to people towards the top. Okay. And because there's, what, 151 pairs in the field, that means that it's not going to be the same as the Swiss from the team event with 20 teams where they played 15 rounds. You are going to generally be paired up against people who are like right next to you in the standings. So that's cool in terms of Vugraph. Who is Kai? He's a bridge YouTuber. A relatively new player, but he's... I think he's in college, and he is super fun and exciting. Very interested in the game, trying to learn. He makes a bunch of videos for the ACBL on their website, and he has his own YouTube channel as well. And he streams sometimes. I think he streams sometimes. Is he playing on Into Bridge? Usually no. No, almost never. I think he primarily or almost exclusively plays on BBO. He might have some deal with BBO. I need to make an exclamation point Kai command. I can't just make an exclamation point command for everyone. He was in one of my videos. He was on my game show. So, and he won. He won on my game show, which was great. I mean, the ACBL hires him to make a bunch of videos for them. That's about as far as I know. I've chatted with him a little bit behind the scenes about it, but what's my game show? I don't know. I probably don't have an exclamation point game show command, but on my YouTube channel, there are game show videos that I've made. Let me go ahead and I can grab a playlist. I've only done 2. Yeah, there's no exclamation point YouTube command. Look, there's a YouTube link beneath the stream. But game shows, I have made 2 videos. So if you're interested in a super fun playlist, I mean, these were both really awesome game shows. I would recommend checking them out, but you obviously don't have to. They're super cool, though. Fun bridge stuff. I have plans for another game show. I'm going to do Brady Bot's Bridge Quiz Episode 2, but I'm probably not going to get to it for a number of months. I have too many other projects. All right, we're getting some new players in. Yeah, I didn't realize that you were trying to add in a new command. You're not a moderator. So I don't think you can make new commands. I probably could. Here, I'll go ahead and add it. There you go. There is also a link directly beneath the stream, though, if you want to find my YouTube channel. We're on to board 17. We got Taylor and Hackett back. They are currently leading, or I'm pretty sure. Let me refresh the thing. No, they're in second. And they're playing up against the Ukrainians, who are currently in fourth. So towards the top of the standings, these are the pairs that we've got. Pass, pass, south, big hand, opens a heart in third seat. Pass by west. Oh, north didn't open two spades? Coward. All right, a heart, a spade. Looks like north-south don't have a way to show a preempt in spades over heart opener. All right, enjoy your lurk shift. Thanks for stopping by. 3 clubs, game force from south. So north will bid 4 clubs, probably, to show the fit. Or 3 diamonds, apparently. Yeah, I mean, I'd be very nervous as north that partner only has 1 diamond stopper here. Fortunately, south has ace queen. But this does seem like a bit of a dangerous decision from north. Like, it turns out that 3-0 is untouchable. Even on a heart lead and a diamond throw, Declare will have 3 heart tricks, 5 clubs, and the ace of diamonds. But if you switch the major suit aces, then a spade lead and a diamond through would beat it. Whereas 5 clubs, mostly untouchable, I would say. Played from the south side. Well, yeah, I mean, played from the south side, protecting the diamonds. Anyway, diamond round to the queen. Looks like Declare is crossing clubs to lead a heart, I guess. This is a good play by Hackett. Might tempt East into popping up with the heart ace to push a diamond through. EPL says, how does Declare have 3 hearts? Well, heart, low, ace, and then a diamond, right? If it goes heart, low, low, Declare can win the jack and then continue setting up side suit tricks. Oh, I guess your point is if East plays low on the heart, well, anyway, the heart, ignore the heart spots. You make a good point, though. But yes. Yeah, you make a good point. I suppose Declare would have to work a little bit harder for it on the 9 of hearts lead. All right, heart to the king. I assume we cross back in clubs and lead a spade to the king now. Oh, wait, we can't do that. Never mind. Never mind, we can't do that. Can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. All right, Queen of Hearts comes back, around to the ace, a diamond through, and Declare is just going to have to cash out. West is going to hang on to all of their diamond winners in the spade ace. Go get your work done, Shift. So 3-0 making 3. Feels like it's a pretty down the middle result. 5 clubs is going to lose 2 aces. So that seems okay for north-south. East can pitch a spade here. Get in with the 10 of hearts, and West's hand is high. Okay. Feels relatively flat, this one, just because 3-0 and 5 clubs both make the same. But I'd expect more pairs to be in 5 clubs than 3-0. Okay, actually, that's not true, right? Most pairs are going to open 2 spades on North's hand. So it's going to start 2 spades pass, and then South is going to have a bit of a puzzle to unpack. So they might actually reach 4 spades north-south at different tables. In which case, a diamond lead through the ace-queen at trick 1 will sink that contract. But if East doesn't lead a diamond, then Declare might end up making 420. Okay, some options on that board. Maybe we'll check around the room to see where people land. Couple more passes. West in third seat. Clear no trump opener with the 15 count. I mean, if West opens a diamond like a coward, then North can just make a takeout double. They'll find the spade fit that way. And I guess north-south do pretty well in spades. Queen of spades does fall. So they'll lose 3 hearts. Depending on how the play goes, Declare might even make 4 in a spade contract. Okay, 2 passes round to a diamond. Takeout double by North. East does not need to bid anymore, and I don't see any reason why they would. I like pass by East. 1 spade by South. Really? 8 high card points, 5 card spade suit. 2 diamonds by West. 2 spades by North. East bids 3 diamonds? No way, dude. I think South has done something silly. But this might work out. And I mean, it might work out in a spectacular way because West, I think, is pretty likely to bid 5 diamonds after this 3 diamond bid from East. That's wacky. It's tough. I mean, West knows that they have 2 cashing hearts, and if partner has an entry, they might get a heart ruff. So, like, if East's entire hand is the diamond ace, it could go king of hearts, ace of hearts, diamond, heart ruff. You think 4 spades is cold? It definitely looks like it's going to make, right? But, like, South didn't need to get here by bidding 1 spade first. South could have bid 2 spades first, and then North could have raised to 4 spades. West is thinking. These 5-level decisions at match points, super tough. Yeah, does bid 5 diamonds because of the 3 diamond bid from East. So double by South. King of Spades lead. Obviously, everyone's going to look at this dummy and be like, where's your 4th diamond? Like, excuse you? What do you mean? You have a 3-4-2-4 bunch of queens hand. So how bad is this? There's a spade, 2 clubs, a diamond to lose at the very least. If North-South continue playing spades, though, Declare is going to get tapped out. So it looks like Declare might end up scoring 5 diamond tricks in the Ace King of Hearts, and that's it. For down 4 and 800. Oops. What? Did North really lead the King of Spades and then lead a low spade? Why? Okay, the 8 of diamonds was not led. Let's try that one again. Let's try the 8 of diamonds again. Very good. Oh my god. So North just blocked the spade suit. I mean, technically South blocked the spade suit, but Declare could have popped up with the 9 in dummy. Like, what? Oh, that's so crazy. All right, King of Diamonds. South gets to win. Force Declare again in spades. And I guess, actually, because of the club suit being blocked, Declare can just rough this, pull trumps, and exit a club. So the spade suit's blocked, but even if it wasn't, the club suit would then have been blocked. And so Declare would always be able to score the Queen of Hearts or the Queen of Clubs. Huh. Okay, so maybe 500 was always going to happen on this board. Just kidding. Oh my god! I can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh no. Well, now North better give their partner club rough, otherwise they aren't even getting 500. Oh no. Yeah, lots of errors on this board. Lots of errors all around. But I guess what? We got the par result, so no complaints. I don't think 5 spades can make, although it might look close. I just don't think you get enough roughs. You can't rough all 3 diamonds with high trumps. Board 19, 2 boards left in the round. South will pass, as will West. Is North going to open 2 hearts in 3rd seat? I don't know. 19 count from East. EPL, you think 5 diamonds goes down 4 double dummy? Let's see. I don't want to bother. I can't fucking read this thing. It's just impossible to read. That looks like 3s to me. So, it looks like 3s. Pass, 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 coward. Strong club. I mean, it doesn't go down 4 the way the defense went. Like, even if North had unblocked the spades, it doesn't go down 4 because of this blockage in the club suit. So, maybe there's a different defense that can cause more problems for Declare, but doesn't look like it. A club, a spade, 2 no, 3 no. Why are we bidding 3 diamonds? Does West want to play in 4 hearts and a 4-3? Ooh, wait a second. That's a cute idea. Nope, never mind. East doesn't care. East bids 3 no. Cool. I guess 3 diamonds is not check back. 3 diamonds is just diamonds. Good to know. There was another way to reach 3 no trump, though, that West could have employed. South on lead, huh? I mean, I guess we're leading a club. I don't know, like, what do we lead? Do we lead the stiff 10 of hearts? That... You could. No, we lead a club. Yeah, it's 4th best. So the 9 of clubs holds. Yeah, and then what? I mean, we would love to be able to pick off a singleton diamond with South, but I think it just squanders too many entries to cash the ace of diamonds on the first round of the suit. Like, we could pick off a singleton, queen, jack, or 9 with South by going ace of diamonds low to the 7. I guess we're short on entries anyway. Okay, maybe that's a worthless thing to think about. So maybe the plan is to just... What? No, don't play a spade to the 9. This isn't even a good play. This only gains a trick if North has queen 3rd. It doesn't help against queen 4th. South is more likely to be short in spades than North. Oh. It kills me. I have so much more to talk about at match points than I do at imps. This is fun. This is fun. We gotta overanalyze every single match point decision. All right, spade comes back. I mean, I suppose we win the king and knock out the club king, pitching a heart. Or maybe we win the king and duck a diamond. Or apparently we win the ace, and now what? Now we duck a diamond. To South. Protecting our clubs and hearts. I mean, I suppose Declare has the rest if they're willing to brave the heart hook. And I guess they have plenty of time to do so, right? They can, because South is kind of end played. South can get out a diamond or a spade. Declare can cash a bunch of winners ending in the west hand and lead a heart to the queen. Okay. 11 tricks. Looks good. Looks good. There's no real alternative to taking the heart finesse, I guess. Oh boy, I'm getting tired. We got, what, 2 more rounds after this? South thinking real hard about the the hand, but yeah, just plays back a spade. Yep, pitch a heart, heart to the queen. Easy enough. Then you can try the diamond king, and if the diamonds didn't split, you could kind of fall back on knocking out the club king. But when the diamonds split, you can claim the rest. Easy enough. Yeah, the opening club lead really costs, but what else can South do? It's tough. Oh, I understand why Declare played a spade to the 9. Declare wanted to take the avoidance play against North. If North got in, North could switch to hearts or play a club back through. That doesn't seem like a good decision, but looks like it worked out here. Last board of the set. West picks up 12 count, 1 heart opener. 18 count from North. Looks like a no trump overcall to me. Maybe I'll pass. Seems pretty reasonable. We'll check in on the scoreboard after this round. I think we're at the point where we're going to start seeing a bunch of the pairs who are currently on VuGraph remain on VuGraph, because they've all kind of settled in now to their positions a little bit. Like after the first round, if you have a 70% game, you might drop to 50% after the second round. But if you have, this is 5 rounds in, if you have a 70% game or 68% game, it's hard for you to fall too far. So 1 heart, 1 no, all pass. East on lead. Gotta choose between the red suits, I think. Partner did open a 5-card major. You have a doubleton heart. Hearts are often going to be this shape around the table, 5-4-2-2, but not guaranteed. And it could be important for you to knock out Declare's 2 heart stoppers as well to set up partner's 5-card suit anyway. So I think it's possible that East is going to lead the doubleton heart. But wait, what happened? South bid 2 clubs? What is South doing? Why would South want to play this hand in diamonds? They have a 3 count. Their partner opened a note or bid a no trump. What? What? We just played in 2 diamonds doubled? What? North ran to a higher level. Oh my god. Double! Double! What are you doing? Why is this not doubled? You doubled 2 diamonds. No way! Oh, this is what we came for, right? This is why we're here, chat. So that we can see auctions like this. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Also, West didn't lead a Trump. Why did West not lead a Trump? Why are we leading diamonds into the diamond bidder? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'll recover. I just need to burn this out of my mind. How did no one double 3 clubs? Oh, this isn't imps, guys. Just take your plus 800. I mean, how bad is it gonna be? Declare could, in theory, guess the jack of spades. So they can get 2 diamonds, 2 spades. A club. We're getting there. How many tricks do we need to make 3 clubs? We already did the crash out prediction. That was for earlier. I forget which set it was. I think it was the very previous set. Was it one of these bids? I forget which one. Oh, it was the 2 club bid. Yeah, board 15. That was it. Okay. Declare has tried the king of spades. So they've guessed the spades correctly. That's a good start. West can still switch to trumps. It's not that difficult. West technically didn't have to give that spade entry, but I think it's hard not to. Why are we not playing trumps, dude? They're in a doubled part score. Oh, God. Like, I know that you guys forgot to double, but you can still pretend like it's a doubled part score. You don't have to just, like, let the contract make because you didn't double them. You could still beat it. It's like you're trying to prove yourselves right for not collecting a penalty. I mean, is it too late now? Why are we still playing non-trumps? It's so easy to just lead trumps. Oh my God, it's so easy. You just play the trump card like any club will do. I don't care if you lead the queen, the 10, but like the 5 would be good. 5 of clubs would have been a good play. Instead, now East has to rough with the king of clubs and play a trump, but he's not going to. East is just as clueless. East is gonna pitch diamonds. Oh my God. West isn't even going to rough this trick. West is just gonna pitch. Declare just gets to cross rough a bunch of diamonds and heart. This is gonna like make an over trick or something. I guess it's not gonna be an over trick. It's just gonna make 9. East West are gonna be like, look how smart we were. We doubled 2 diamonds, which wasn't making, but then we didn't double 3 clubs, which was making. Okay, 10 of clubs. But it's just not good. Declare just has a high cross rough. I mean, effectively a high cross rough, losing the top 2 trumps. You know, look, I take it all back. They're right. Against doubled part scores, we lead trumps. But if the opponents are not doubled in their part score, We definitely shouldn't lead trumps, right? Is this match points? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is match points. I can't. I can't. You can see why Hackett and Taylor are leading? You don't think it's because they can hack it anymore? It's because of this crap? Oh my god. I mean, how many was this down, right? So we're west, and we double. 3 clubs, of course. And so we lead a low club at trick 1, because you just lead trumps against doubled part scores, since that's normal. So declare scores. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, and maybe a heart. It's like 7 tricks. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's not so bad, right? Declare would be happy with that result. Instead, this is where we've ended up. 3 clubs making. We just needed to double this so that we could remind ourselves to lead trumps. That's where the problem came in. West is like deep in the tank about which card to play. South is trying to decide if he has a claim. Instead of that, Declare can be super happy with the result. Yeah. Oh my god. How are we in 3 clubs? I mean, just... First off, was 1 no making? Probably. I think 1 no was probably making north-south. So... So South ran from 1 no making to several contracts which had no play, and then ended up doing better than 1 no. All right, what's going on? How many tables are there? 76 tables, 151 pairs. And by the way, Hackett and Taylor are leading again, and they will probably once again be back on Vugraph. Maybe we'll get to see Volker, the token Irishman, playing with Tom Hanlon. Or some of these other pairs as well. I have no idea who this is, by the way. There's apparently a US player that I'm unfamiliar with. Linda Robinson. No clue. Kastner and Grunke, after a bit of a tough round, still hanging on to 9th. Asgard and Kano have slipped to 18th. Ooh, what is this? Pair number. I wonder if this pair number is sorted in some intelligent way, or if it's just like the order of entries. That's Miss Robinson? Really? Is that from that TV show that I have never watched? It's from the 60s movie? Hmm. "1967, The Graduate. A disillusioned college graduate finds himself torn between his older lover and her daughter. Oh, it's scandalous. I see. I don't see any mention of a Linda Robinson in this. Shift. Edmonds is down here. Carroll and Moran. Brinkendraver. Petrea and Petrea. Raj and Pepsi, above average. Earned 49th. It's pretty good. Oh, Kai has slipped to 62nd. Also don't know who these players are. USA. V8 sitting about average. Where's the link for the results? It should be on the homepage for the tournament. If you do !info, that'll take you to the homepage, and then there'll be links all over there. Zimmerman should have hired the Polish brothers. Oh my god. I hope not. If I have to watch them play another hand of bridge, I'm quitting. I'm retiring from streaming. Rang and Eckenberg not having a good showing for Sweden. Christoph Burish playing. Okay, anyway. Oh, sorry, we got new boards. My bad. Board 21. A heart, a spade, 2 club, overcall, 2 hearts. What's happened? Club to the ace, heart, king of hearts, queen of hearts. Wait. North was 6-5. 6-5. Oh my god. Wow. How sad. That's pretty tough. Ace, king, queen, 6 of hearts, king, empty, 5 of clubs. Maybe we still pass 2 clubs. But that's tricky. Like, we know we have no tricks and clubs if we play in 2 hearts, right? So oh my god, dude. All right, queen of hearts, jack of diamonds goes around to West king, who gets to play clubs. I actually like this 9 of clubs play. Let his partner know that he has all of the club spots between the 9 and the queen, or mostly all the club spots. So, now what's the plan? I mean, Declare could play a spade to the ace, take the roughing hook and spades. And then exit a heart. Yeah, this is not it. Yeah, Declare could have gotten an extra trick. There's no way back? That's okay. East's hand is our way back. We exit a heart, East plays the ace of diamonds, and guess what? We let East take the trick. We pitch one of our club losers. Now East has only spades left in his hand. So that would have been better. But instead, this has happened. So now West can cash 2 more clubs. And they still get the jack of hearts. Down 1. And instead, we could have just been defending 2 clubs. I guess that's not true. South would have bid again. We could have ended up in wait, what? What happened? That doesn't seem like the right result. Maybe we'll get it adjusted. Anyway, on to board 22. Perfect 2 spade opener from East. 6-5. Coward. Perfect 1 heart opener from South. 5-4. This many hearts. One of them. You can do it. There we go. Terrible 2 diamond overcall from West, but I think, I mean, the 2 club overcall was pretty bad too on the previous hand. And 2 no. Some sort of heart fit. 3 hearts by South. Yep, that's the right bid. So, thoughts on 3 no by North? We have 2 diamond stoppers. I know that we have this like 10 card heart fit, but the 2 diamond stoppers, I mean, come on. So what's West gonna lead? Ace of Diamonds would be a big lead. But King of Spades makes the most sense. There's only 1 diamond ruff coming. So even if they find the Ace of Diamonds lead and give a ruff, it's still gonna be 4 hearts making 4. I mean, now that you've led the diamond ace, you better play a second one. Six of diamonds, like, strong suit preference for spades, but not an absolute must play. So I assume East should follow partner's orders and switch to spades. West might have a singleton. And obviously East decides to completely ignore partner's diamond signal. Makes sense. And then continues another club. Yeah, that's the play. Well done. All right, declares claiming. Pulling trumps. 4 hearts making 4. That's going to be a good result for East-West, I think, because they did get their diamond ruff. Not so obvious that every table is going to do that. Like, the King of Spades, I think, is a very standout lead on the West hand. I think the Ace of Diamonds is a little bit of wild gambling. So South has 10, passed by South. West gets to open a diamond. When do you get to see scores for the individual hands? Oh, you mean like on BBO, normally they'd put like a percentage up over here. You don't get to do that. You can look at it on the tournament website, but it's not really presented in a fashion where that's conducive to looking at. Like, you could scroll down on the scoreboard on the tournament website, and there will be all the individual hands with like every pair's score and their percentage points for it. But it's never going to pop up over here, if that's what you're wondering. Diamond, spade, no trump, all pass. Does every team play all the boards against the same team? No, it's match points. So it's just a match points field. I mean, it's done in match point Swiss format. So you're basically playing, like, top pairs are going to play up against top pairs, people at the top of the leaderboards, and people towards the middle will play people in the middle, people at the bottom will play people at the bottom. So to really move up or down, you need to have an exceptionally good round. If you just have like a 50% round, you're going to remain approximately where you are. Yeah, it's Swiss format. They did this last year. I think the reason for it is that they want to have the VuGraph schedule set up in a way so that they can broadcast the stronger pairs. Because, like, if, you know, they want to get more people on screen, and if they just followed like one top pair, then every once in a while some very weak opponents are going to come to their table, and that would not be as interesting to watch. So this works out a little bit better for VuGraph, is my suspicion. Good pass by East. I don't see any reason, despite the 5-card club suit and 10 high card points, to invite opposite a weak no trump, at least not nowadays. People are opening on anything. Like, East would have opened their hand. I mean, I would have opened East's hand. I don't know if this East would open. Jack of Spades lead is going to be quite effective. So now North can continue another low spade. And South can put in the 9. And retain communication in case that's necessary. Good play by South. So club to the 10. Yeah, Mesmer needed to think about this before this trick, or before this moment. I'm pretty sure if you go into the tank here, you better win the jack. He's just trying to figure out what to switch to, but it would have been quite reasonable to just duck this trick, because then Declare would have to squander an entry to their hand to take another club finesse, right? Declare doesn't know that the clubs aren't just magically coming home King Jack third on side. So Declare probably would, after low club to the 10 holds, blow up an entry to their hand. And then when a club comes up, I mean, now Declare knows they're in trouble. They do score 2 club tricks immediately rather than having to wait for the club suit. But because they've compromised that extra hand entry, that means that your side probably can set up tricks faster now. So they get 2 club tricks, but you'll be able to set up hearts or diamonds, whichever suit they weaken. So I think that was a stronger play by Mesmer, but you really have to be prepared for it. It would have been one of the first things that I would want to look at when I see this dummy. Like, obviously, you know, pay attention to the first trick, Jack of Spades, small, small. Oh, Declare didn't win. I guess Declare has Ace Doubleton. Another spade. Yep, I put in the 9. But now I'm like in the mindset. Declare is obviously leading a club to the 10 at trick 3. What am I doing on this trick? And if you can kind of think ahead about it, really need to duck. Yeah, Queen of Spades holding is a good play. And I assume South is going to try and knock out that Ace of Hearts from dummy. Might even switch to the Heart Queen. But Declare has a counter. Declare can win the Heart King. No, South switches to a low heart, but Declare will still win the King of Hearts. Now knocks out the Club King, and Declare has 3 club tricks. So previously, ducking the club gives Declare 2 club tricks immediately, but for one thing, Declare is just never going to win the 9 of clubs and lead a low club from dummy. That would just be insanity. And therefore, Declare is going to be held to 2 club tricks. So ultimately, at the end of the day, this did not work out very well for Mesber. I don't know why he won the King of Clubs on the second round of the suit, though. That seems like a really weird play, and then shifted to a low diamond instead of the Queen. Also a weird play. I mean, I think you may as well try and cut communication in clubs. I know the Ace of Hearts is an entry, but you're just making Declare's life a lot easier. So first 2 tricks, excellent. A+ work. Afterwards, we need to talk about it. Ten of Spades instead of the King was Bolin trying to show suit preference for diamonds. Unfortunately, the Ten of Spades is the only lower spade that allows South to remain on lead. So it doesn't exactly work that way. You can't treat that as suit preference for diamonds over hearts. All right, 1-0 makes 1. Declare scores 3 clubs, 2 hearts, a diamond, and a spade. I think there's going to be a lot of pairs that do end up defeating a no trump. So West picks up a 15 count. Looks like a no trump opener. 1-0 all pass. And the way that Hackett has been handed gift after gift after gift today, Boland and Mesber, just another one of his victims. Both diamonds are on side. Spade split 4-4, heart split 3-2. I think West is going to be pretty happy with this result. I mean, the pairs in 2 hearts are going to do better. So that's a little bit sad, but hopefully most of the pairs in this field are playing strong no trump and would open a no trump with that West hand. One more round to go after this. This is the last board of the 6th round of play. We're playing 7 rounds today. And then we'll be back again tomorrow, bright and early, 5:15 a.m. Eastern time is when we're starting up. And we'll be playing a full day. I mean, basically 2 full match point sessions of bridge tomorrow to close out. $5:15 a.m. You'll see me later. Yeah. There's always the VODs. They go up on, they're up on Twitch always afterwards. And of course, I do a little bit of editing. I've been cutting out all of like the downtime stuff when I posted the stuff to YouTube. I don't know if people have enjoyed that more. I've gotten 0 comments about it. But I have not looked into the watch statistics on any of the recent videos that I posted over there. King of Hearts and a heart. The defense can cash a couple spades, and Declare will still have an opportunity to try and guess the diamond suit. There's no wrong guess with North having the ace and queen. So Declare is going to make 4 hearts, a spade, 2 clubs, and a diamond. 8 tricks, plus 120. Seems like a pretty good result. Yeah, there's more available in hearts, but I think most of the field is going to have the same auction. So maybe overall this is just going to be a flattish board, a little bit below average. It feels pretty good because like everything just kind of works for Declare and you can pick up the diamonds, but that's going to be the same at every table. Jack of clubs switch. Jack of clubs switch. Nope. Ace of diamonds. All right. Declare claims the rest. And let's head over to our standings once we get the results scored up here. Plus 120. So where are we at? Let's refresh. We have Hanlon and Volker are currently in the lead. Taylor and Hackett still in second, doing pretty well. Johansson and Olgierson, I remember them from last year in this event. I remember seeing these names, actually. So I think these guys are regulars in the Icelandic circuit. They're in third. Grunke and Kastner are in fourth. Johnson and Jorgensen are in fifth. Baca and Grudy have moved up. Maybe we'll see them on VuGraph. We just saw Mesber and Boland still in sixth, and so on. A bunch of Icelandic pairs doing quite well, actually, in the event so far. Zia has moved up into 18th. Look at that. Lehrman and Hoftaniska are in 19th. Wooldridge and Edmonds, 28th. I'm just going to flip back and forth for a little bit to make sure we don't miss any of the action. Still a little bit of moving around in the standings. I mean, we're what, only six sets in, so an average of 51. Like if you have an 80% game, you're still going to end up moving up 4 percentage points or so from that. Did I do the math right on that? Probably not. I'm tired. We've played 6 sets. If you have a 30% increase in your game for the 7th set, that is... No, that was about right. 4%, 4.5%. Okay. I'm not going crazy. Raj and Pepsi, barely above average. Kalita Klukovsky, barely below average. Brogland getting his ass handed to him. There really is only one table, right? Yep, just one table. You know, much like the VuGraph schedule says, 2 tables. I like how they advertise these things, and it's not even close. Oh, I did hear back from Larry Cohen. He assured me that writing a bridge book is going to lose money because he loses money on his bridge books. So that's good to know. He also self-publishes all of his books. So he says he doesn't pay for editors or any of the stuff, which I kind of expected going in, was that like this is just going to end up costing me money. I mean, for him, it's part of advertisement. He uses it to kind of attract more people to his classes and stuff. And so he can use it when he goes on like these bridge cruises as like, hey, I'm a bridge author. Like I write all these books. Like obviously you should buy the books, but also, come to my classes and stuff that I teach and things like that. So I don't know. I mean, I think it would be nice to have a book published. I think it would be nice if I could write a book that's like the authority on declare play in the modern era. That's kind of what I'm going for. I don't know if I will succeed, but that's kind of the intention going into it, is that I want to be rather encompassing on a bunch of different strategies for declare, as well as how to think about declaring hands. And so it's not just going to be some generic book that like everyone has read before. Like, here's what a squeeze looks like, or like, here's how you do an end play. Here's 10 examples of an end play. It's going to be in my voice, which I think is different and unique enough in the bridge community. But we'll see how it goes. Still a long ways to go until I get something written. Oh, I'm tired. 4 more boards. I can make it. I promise. I'm awake. Reading a Brady crash out in a bridge book will be something. Whoa. You think I can just dump that onto page and express all of this in writing? Maybe I could. Imagine if like part of the book, imagine if we have the technology where part of the book can just be videos, like TikToks. Like I can just like have a bunch of text, and then when you get to like the next page, you just flip and it's like press on the page to play the next TikTok. And then it's just me having a crash out. That would be great. Yeah, I don't think that's how it's going to work, though. I should probably figure out what the landscape is of books on declare play, because I don't know what's out there. Like, are there books on declare play? I think like every bridge book is about bidding. I mean, there are books on declare play that are like, here's a bunch of declare play puzzles, and then here's the solution to them. I owned some of those when I was in high school. But I don't know if there are books that like actually try and teach you declare play. I'm sure that some people in chat would know better than me. Because I personally do not own a single bridge book anymore. I threw them all out. I mean, I didn't have many in the past before anyway, but I threw them all out back in like 2017 after I retired. I was like, I don't want to look at this shit ever again. I'm done. No more bridge. I'm pretty sure we have 4 more boards to play. We're playing 7 rounds. 4 times 7 is 28. Yeah, we got 4 more boards. Any minute now. I guess I can refresh the standings again. Maybe we have some more updates towards the top. Volker and Hanlon still in first. Ole Gearson and Johansson in second. Johnson and Jorgensen in third. Hackett and Taylor slipping. Good. Good for them. Grudy and Backy in fifth. Where do I live? Well, it's currently 5:30 p.m. I'm on the eastern coast of the U.S., but I've been awake since 2 in the morning because we've been doing the... we've been covering all of this Iceland tournament. And normally I don't wake up at 2 in the morning. So it's just been a long day. I generally don't mind, but it's still been a long day. Good news, though, it's not snowing again this weekend. It was supposed to until yesterday, but they changed the weather forecast. So no more snow, but the snow is still currently covering the entire driveway and my car outside. And it is not coming off anytime soon. But that's fortunate. Maybe that means like by the end of next week, I will be able to drive somewhere. It's still like 10 degrees outside. Fahrenheit. 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, we got boards. Volker and Hanlon against Santa's helpers. Hackett and Taylor. 1 spade, pass. 1 no by South with the 8-card club suit. Okay. So, yeah, I was going to say Volker, we have to see if Volker is a doubler with both red suits here. Volker is going to be a 2-diamond bidder. And I like the double. It would be my personal preference because I think overcalling on the 2 level and 5-card suits is just very bad. But this is a dangerous hand because your partner might bid clubs. Anyway, double, 2 spades. Hanlon bids 2 no. 3 clubs by South. 3 diamonds by Volker. And Hanlon decides to pass, not risking the possibility of finding a heart fit. Okay. A little bit strange, because normally you would want to play in the major at match points. But maybe he was just nervous with how much bidding there was on this auction. So, what are we going to see? King of Spades lead. Oh, you like a 4 club bid by South over 3 diamonds? That's tough. Because West should have clubs for their takeout double over here. Like, the fact that South clubs are so bad, right? South might just have 4 trump losers in a club contract if West has ace, queen, jack, 10 of clubs. I know it'd be a little bit strange. I mean, West would probably pass 3 clubs or double 3 clubs if they had that hand. But, you know, maybe ace, queen, jack 4th or ace, queen, jack 3rd is possible. It's dangerous. I think it's a reasonable gamble, though. I think 4 clubs is well within reason on South's cards. But pass is okay. Pass is maybe the more normal action. So Taylor leads the club ace. That holds. Queen of clubs. Ruffed. Pull trumps. Ace, king of hearts, and a heart. Or are we... Wait. Wait. We have better, right? Ace... Okay, we go ace, king of diamonds. Great, trumps are pulled, whatever. Then spade to the ace, heart to the ace, heart to the 10. That's better, yeah? Stripping south singleton spade, and then playing south for honor doubleton and hearts. Oh, but West doesn't know South has 8 clubs. So West might go spade to the ace, ace, king of hearts, and a heart, playing South for 7 clubs and 3 hearts instead of 8 clubs and 2 hearts. Ooh. All right, Frederick. What are you going to do? Apparently, he is just leading a heart to the king. And a heart to the jack and ace. And he plays a heart to the queen. All right. He has guessed well. He decided to play south for 8 clubs. Maybe it makes sense from the opening lead. Oh my god. King of spades, ducked. Good play. North is end played into leading away from the spade queen, so even if North had the 10 of spades, he would have ended up plus 130. Good play by Volker, but missed opportunity to play this contract in hearts for sure. Ho! And West is rewarded with a monster, 17. Hanlon gets to open a diamond. So diamond to spade. 2 spades. Some sort of asking bid. They're going to find out that the spade fit is 3 card support with a minimum. Ooh. This is one of these hands where if we could like craft the cards in the exact way we wanted, we would be like, well, 7 hearts makes, right? Easy. If this was a hand on my game show, I gave you these East-West hands. What's the maximum scoring contract? 7 hearts. Clubs 4-4, spades 2-2, and hearts 3-3. Easy enough. Oh, but they could lead a diamond, forcing you to ruff. You know, it's fine. We'll fix that problem later. But but yeah, 7 hearts is makeable. Kind of. All right, a diamond, spade, 2 spades. 2-0 gonna be asking. 3 clubs, minimum with 3. I mean, Volker could decide to do something else. He might splinter in diamonds, which is okay. He might just exclusion in diamonds. Okay, there we go. We've hit upon one of the possibilities. 5 diamonds. So 1 key card. And this is just going to be 6 spades. Now, how do we play the trump suit? It is percentage to run the jack of spades. And then if it loses, to play a spade to the 10. Wait, what? Oh, maybe this shows 1. Sorry. They're playing 0-3-1-4 exclusion, as should we all. All right, 6 spades. All pass. North on lead. Club, I guess. So club lead, heart to the queen, jack of spades, ducked all around, claim 12 tricks. Solid result for East-West. Obviously 6-no doesn't make. They're off the ace of diamonds and a spade trick. All right, club goes around to the king. Volker just playing random cards. Oh, 8 of spades opening lead from south. Yeah, that would be special. But also, like, there's no way declare could go wrong. Okay, jack of spades even gets covered by south. So that is going to be making 6. Easy enough. Two boards to go. We didn't get to see Volker and Hanlon at all during the previous WBT Masters event, despite Moran being like in the top 4 for a little bit. So it's good that we finally get to see them playing together. The 2 Irishmen. Pass by south. West gets to open a strong no trump. And north might come in spades and in minor. That could be dangerous. I mean, of course, if Volker decides to open a spade instead of a no trump, not only is he a coward, but he won't have the opportunity to penalize the opponents in 2 spades or 3 diamonds. And you don't want to be a coward on the stream. I can tell you that much. Better to go down in a blaze of glory, down 5 doubled, than it is to just pass. Hackett trying to decide what to psych. It's still trying to decide what to psych. 3 clubs. I don't know. If I had to psych on the south hand, what would I bid? Probably a spade. 1 spade? Coward. All right, a spade and no trump. Pass. See, this is the problem with opening a spade. You just have like a game-forcing hand opposite. And now here we are, stuck playing a no trump. I mean, what were they making east-west? 5, 6, 7. They're making like 1 no. Great pass by West, by the way. Good decision not to get overboard on this hand, despite having a good 14 count. Heart opening lead's going to give Declare an extra trick. So Declare's up to 8 tricks now. 2 hearts, 5 clubs, a diamond. The spades are not very well positioned, though. Why did North play the 7 on the first trick? No one knows. Oh, spade to the 9 is an interesting play. Because, like, now we don't really have a way to score a spade trick. That was a really weird play by Hanlon. Spade to the 9 instead of spade to the king. Wasn't going to matter on this deal with North having all the spade honors, but like, what's he going to do now? All right, heart went to the ace. Are we exiting the king of spades? Like, what are we doing? That's not even very safe. You know, the east hand gets squeezed. I guess you just need to lead a low diamond now. What was spade to the 9, dude? What is he doing? Spade to the fucking 9. Oh my god. Oh. It's been a long day for everyone. Myself, Hanlon, Vugraph operator. Low diamond, right? There's no alternative? Like, I guess you could cross in clubs to lead a diamond up, but I don't really see the point. No, that's really bad to cross in clubs, because, like, if a diamond goes to the jack and queen and then South plays another club, that messes with your communications. No, you can't do that. You just have to lead a low diamond. Oh my god, dude. I just explained why you can't do this. It's like he's not even listening to me. What a mess. We're just like slowly playing one card at a time very badly. Is that what's going on here? Okay, great. We've run the jack of diamonds. And now they play a club. I mean, North is going to play back a diamond. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sponsor North is just returning a diamond here. But, like, imagine if they played a club. What do? You win the ace of clubs, you lead another low diamond, South gets in. And South plays back a club, and you're trapped in hand. You run clubs, and then you have to exit a heart. I mean, I guess North-South always are entitled to take 2 spades and a heart from here, so maybe it's fine. Also, North won the Queen of Spades. Dude, I haven't been paying attention at all to this board, but neither is anyone else at the table. Oh, God. I mean, South must know that North has the ace-jack of spades, because otherwise East would have played another spade. So South knows they can win the diamond ace, cash the heart king, and take 2 spades. If he wants. And it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. Okay, good talk. So ultimately, at the end of the day, everything worked out just fine. Wait, why are we pitching a club? What? Oh my god. Oh, I'm losing my fucking mind. I think that's a VuGraph error, but Hanlon has really made a mess of this hand. Oh man, and North didn't cash the ace of spades, so Declare has the rest. Wow. One board to go. One more board today. And then we're done. Okay, Volker and Hanlon picking up some gifts. Thank you, Taylor and Hackett. Your kindness is well received. Board 28. We'll take one final look at the standings before I sign off. But the next set starts in about 11 hours from now. So the plan is for me to eat something, go to sleep, and wake up and be ready to cast the next set. Oh, VuGraph Operator actually says that there's going to be a delay. Whoops, wrong thing. Here. 10:30 GMT is when we start tomorrow. Thank you, VuGraph Operator. Oh boy, I need water. After this board, 22 count from North. So 2 clubs. 2 clubs. Is Hanlon going to come in with 2 spades? I mean, maybe this is their 2-no range, but that's fine. I'll accept. So 2-no, 22 to 23 from North. South has 9, which is like on the cusp of slam. No shape, but a good 5-card suit. 10 of diamonds could be an important card. So let's see how we start. 3 diamonds, 3 hearts. Looks like normal transfers. And just 3-no. All right. South decides not to push their luck. Diamond finesse is working. Club finesse and spade finesses are not working. But it seems like 6-no trump is just completely ice cold. Needing just one of the 2 minor suits to come home. 4 club tricks, 5 heart tricks, 3 diamonds, and a spade for 13. But you have to lose a trick to the club queen in the process. It's tough playing with a sponsor, though. You can't really put them in thin 6-no trump contracts as South, so I understand South's reluctance to even invite. But diamond opening lead. Declare is just going to, I think, run the 9 of clubs immediately. I mean, you don't have to. You could go club to the ace, queen of hearts, heart to the ace, run the hearts, and then take the club hook, which is fine. protects against the stiff queen of clubs offside. And I guess you don't lose out too much by taking this line of play. So, yeah, probably a good idea to be careful. Club to the ace. I mean, hearts could be 5-1, but aside from that, all right, pitch all your losers, both spades and the diamond queen. Run the 9 of clubs. South cannot be happy to see partner pitching like effectively winners on these hearts. That's not the right discard. Let's try again. That can't be it. I think VuGraph operator misclicked. Yeah, VuGraph operator's realizing that he has misclicked at this point. We'll just see a claim. Claim for 12 tricks. I mean, unless Hackett and Taylor gave them another gift here, which, based on Declare continuing to play out the hand, it looks like they might have. Oh my. Hey, Hackett's a genius. Just 3-0. Oh boy. All right. They were in the lead for a while, but probably not for much longer. Let's refresh the standings. Volker and Hanlon, yeah, I mean, that last round was massive for them. They're up at 67%. A full, like, what is this, 76 tables? So full, like, 2 boards ahead of the rest of the field right now. Ahead of their Ireland teammates, Mesber and Boland. Kastner and Grunke still sitting in 5th. Lehrman and Hoftaniska have moved up. We might see them on VuGraph tomorrow. But Hackett and Taylor have slipped. They're down 12th. Still in a good showing after day 1, but lots of work to do. I need to correct some of those mistakes if they're going to plan to win out here. Taking a look down the field, Zia's in 26th. Other pairs that we might have been following a little bit. Brink and Draver, 49th. Pepsi and Raj in 60th, a bit above average. Zamir and Toledano, a bit above average as well. And so on. Kalita Klukovsky, still slightly below average. They're having a hard time